my name is Lou and welcome to Hamstafied. It's my very first vlog, so excuse me if I stumble over my words. As it's my first, I guess I should tell you a little about myself. I have 4 beautiful children. I'm a very proud wife, and currently I have 19 franimals, as I call them. We have 2 rats, 2 cats. We have 1 axolotl who is right here behind me, who I will introduce to you in a later vlog. We also have 14 robo-dwarf hamsters. Now you may be thinking, yes, that's a lot, and you're also probably thinking I'm crazy, which you'd be right. But there is a reason why we have so many. Basically, my daughter's little Syrian, he died at the age of 3, so I decided, like most parents would, to go out and purchase another one. But when I got to the pet store, I decided to go for a robo-dwarf rather than a Syrian, just for a change. It's something that I'd never had before. I've had Russian dwarves, Chinese dwarves, but never robo. Anyway, when I got to the store, there were 3 left in this particular tank, and they said they would prefer not to just sell me 2. So I said, okay, I'll take the 3. So we took the 3, we got home, we settled them in, they seemed fine. After a week or so, 2 of them started to fight. So I removed the weaker one of the 2, which is Tia. She's happy on her own. The remaining 2, Mia and Ria, that was the name at the time, they began to squabble. So I just kept my eye on them, and it didn't seem to be aggressive like it was with Ria and Tia. Anyway, so we left it at that, and I think it was another week later, my son came down to us and he said that he was worried because he was checking on them as usual. He'd noticed something red at the back of the cage, so he thought one of them had been hurt through maybe fighting. So me and my husband went up to check on them, and well, we were very surprised to find babies. And well, obviously one of the hamsters wasn't female. We were sold them, and they said that they were 3 females. So we brought them down, we checked the cage, we didn't interfere with the nest, so all we really saw was 2, possibly 3. And it turned out that it was Ria that was the male, and Mia was female, and she was the mummy. A very good mummy at that. So yes, we left them for a couple of weeks. Then when I went to do a spot clean on the cage, I gently, with gloves on, disturbed the nest with Mia there, so she was confident that I wasn't going to hurt them. And I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just kept on and on and on to the point where there was 8. And a very big shock. And, you know, I didn't know what to do at this point. I knew that I couldn't give them away, so I knew it'd be a lot of hard work. But they're currently they've been separated, they're happy. We have lots of cages around the house, but it's all good. Anyway, so it would be 16 days ago now, just after my parents had been to visit. I was in my son's room just cleaning out the rat cage, and I heard Mia squealing, and I don't know what it was, I just recognised the squeal, so I went in to check, and when I checked in her little house, there was 3 more babies. Quite obviously, Ria, who is now Reggie, before we took him out, he'd impregnated her again, pretty much instantly after she'd given birth to the other 8. So yes, we have another 3, and they are now 16 days old. They're doing fine. One of them's quite aggressive, but we'll tame it. So yes, that is why we have so many hamsters. But we're happy with them. Okay, I think that's about it for now. Just thinking, yes, so that's the first part of my vlog done. The second part will be about my latest purchases. Okay, this is part 2 of my vlog. And this time I am situated in the children's room because, as you may see right here, we have the rat cage. So hopefully during this video they might make an appearance. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're going to go on to my recent purchases and my Viovet haul. So firstly, I will show you what I got from Viovets. And here we go. So, I hope you can see that. It is the Boredom Breaker Play and Climb. And it says on there, hours of stimulating fun for hamsters, mice and gerbils. Now I have had this out and it does seem a pretty good size, so I think you'd be able to use it for Syrians as well as the dwarf hamster. I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to ever use it for rats. I don't think I intend ever trying. As you can see, there's a different design on the back that is also available from Viovets. Yeah, and it's a rosewood, so it's a good make. Okay. The next item is the Rosewood Boredom Breaker Woody Nibble Sticks. Now I have had some of these previously from Pets at Home, but these ones are actually cheaper. These ones are £1.27 from Viovets, so I thought that was really good, and I will be investing in more of these. And obviously it's good for the teeth because they won't overgrow then, so very good. Oh, actually, because I forgot, this was £2.39. Okay, next one, and I'm really excited about this because this will go into Mia's cage once the babies come out of hers, with his summer theme. This is the Rosewood Boredom Breaker Floral Hanging Basket. It says hours of stimulating fun for hamsters, rabbits, guinea pigs and mice. And this, I don't know if you can see it, this was £3.19. Next is these tasty sticks. These were £1.74. It says a delicious sugar-free treat for your rat, rabbit, hamster or guinea pig, made with tasty ingredients. Now, they are Critics' Choice, so they're a good make. These ones are for small animal. I'm not sure whether that means you can get bigger perhaps for the guinea pigs and rabbits. Not tried them. I will have to let you know whether the animals actually like them or not. Alright, the next item I've actually been really excited about, and I do want to get another one, but this one is for Mia, again for a summer themed cage. It's a Rosewood Boredom Breaker carrot toy and treat holder, and that is suitable for rabbits, hamsters and other small animals. Now I can get it out for you and show you what it looks like. 1 second. As you can see, it has these on the sides, so you can attach it to a cage, or you can, I'm sure you can get these out somehow and just place it in. And then it comes with these lovely wooden chew carrots, like that, and then you can put the treats or whatever you please into here. So I like that a lot. Put that back. Okay, next I bought 2 of these. These are for my boy hamsters, although I'm not sure which ones yet. It's the Rosewood Boredom Breaker Woody's Caterpillar. And again, it's for rabbits, hamsters and other small animals. Though I'm not sure it would be suitable for a rabbit. I don't know if anyone's tried them, you'll have to let me know. But they're really colourful and so cute. I like those a lot. Oh, those were £1.59, and the carrot toy I just showed you previously, that one was £3.19. Sorry, I do keep forgetting to say the prices. Right, on to the next items. I bought these polka dot bowls, and these actually support RSPCA. These are £1.35 each, and the reason I got these is because I actually bought one from Pets at Home. It was a red one like this one, and it was £2. So when I noticed that these were a lot cheaper, I thought, okay, I'll go and get more. So now I have 4 brand new ones. And considering that this bowl was from Pets at Home for £1, and that's just plastic, although they're quite sturdy, I do think these more attractive and will last a lot longer. Right, next on the list are these. Tiny Friends Farm Hazel Hamster Lovelies with banana, strawberry and apricot. Now, I've never tried these before, but I've seen on quite a few other people's vlogs that their hamsters love them. They're in little heart shapes, that's really cute. I had 2 boxes of these and they cost me £1.30 each. Alright, next we have, and I love this item, it's a little TV house, and that is so cute, and I know my children are going to love these because they'll be able to see the hamster right in there. So cute. I just thought it was a bit of fun, and those were £1.51 each. Alright, now I actually ordered more of the next item than I realised, but looking at the price I can guess why now. They are loofah chews, crispy crunchy dried vegetable chews, and they are from Small and Furry. Now this particular one is the small size, so I assume you can get bigger for the other animals such as chinchillas and rabbits and guinea pigs. But they are for natural teeth cleaning, and I don't think, yeah, that's about it really. It's to prevent boredom and also helps your pet's teeth to keep them at a healthy length. And of course they're just lots of fun. So I bought 4 packs of those and they were 99p per pack of 3. Right, last on the list from Viovets is this Boredom Breaker Woody's Snow Garland. Now this is actually for Mia again, for her summer themed cage. She's really quite girly and loves all that stuff, so I think she'll adore this. I think it's a nice treat for her considering she's been pregnant twice within no time. So I really like that. That was £2.79, yeah. Right, now I've done all of that, I'm going to go on to my Pets at Home haul. Now, I haven't done all this in one go. I have been shopping for over a few weeks for all of this. So don't think you have to go out and buy all in one day and go mad, because that's not always possible, especially with children. Right, so the first item is something else for Mia for her summer cage. Bright Lights Hammy House. Now I saw this a few weeks ago and I had to get it, so I just got it I think about a week ago now. It's absolutely adorable. It reminds me of a beach house from when I was little, and that was £4, but I personally think it's worth it. Okay, next is the same make. It's Bright Lights and it's for small animals, and they're just lolly chews, and they're really bright and colourful and remind me again of the beach. Unfortunately, when I got home I realised that there was one missing, but considering it was £3 for 3, I thought, oh well, I'm not going to take them back. I'll just consider it as if I've paid £1.50 each for them. I think she's going to love those. Next we have Woodlands Loofah Core Chews. Now these are the regular ones, I believe, and these are the brights, which if you look at them I don't see much of a difference really. Maybe slightly brighter if you look at this one and this one, but they're all good, and they were £1.50 per pack. Now the next thing I bought was something I'd wanted for a long time, because 2 of our hamsters actually decide to wee in the tubes, and that can get really messy and it's very unhygienic and it gets rather smelly. They are actually in the cages at the moment, so I can't show you the real thing until I do the hamster cage tours, but I will do that soon, I promise. Right, this is it. It's Koki, I think it's pronounced, And that's the potty, and as you can see on the picture, that looks like a Syrian, so they're a good size. They also come with the first bag of litter that you'll need, but to be honest, I've only used half a bag in each, so it'll do for a good two changes. And it comes with the poop scoop, which is great for just scooping out any bits and bobs if the other litter's fine. And that was £6. It's very sturdy. It's much better than the cheap ones that you can get hold of, so I recommend those. Okay, the next item is the potty litter, and it's the Clean and Tidy make, 100% natural. It says the freshest way to toilet training your hamster or gerbil. So as you can see, I don't know if it's acceptable for any other rodents. You'd have to do some research on that, or if you want me to do that, you have to leave a comment and I will get to it. This one is a 470 gram and it was £3. So that's it. Okay, right, my next item is the small animal arched play bridge. Now this has been used by a couple of my hamsters and I have used it in my play den, which I will do a vlog about, so you will get to see that with the hamsters playing in it. This was £4 and it is edible, and it is definitely big enough for a Syrian to use as well. Next we have the Woodlands play tunnel. Now I only got this the other day. It was £3 and all it is just a log with holes in it, but they seem to find it fun. So yeah, that's just a simple little log. But as you can see, the holes are pretty small, so I'm not too sure a Syrian could fit in, but most dwarfs definitely could. Next we have the Climb and Peak pod. Again, I only bought this the other day. It is in one of the cages. It's in my Gill's cage, so I'll have to show you another time. It's a good size. It's let me just show you. It's about that big, roughly as long as the box. It's very sturdy, and they just love it when I put treats in this part here. And assembly is very, very easy, and that was £5. The last thing on my Pets at Home haul was the Knobbly Nora, and it just slots into the side of the cage. I don't know whether you can see how far you can see up this rat's cage, but there is a pink one on it just up there, so you can get them in pink or blue. This one is for the boy hamsters. I don't know which one yet, but those are £1.50. Right, next I'm going to go on to the little items I get from Wilko's. Now I don't think, well, I'm not sure, but I don't think people in America can get I've got a Wilko's, I'm not sure. You'd have to let me know that. But anyway, first thing is something that's most people, well, some agree, some I don't agree, but this is just my opinion. It is the Wilko's soft and safe bedding for hamsters, gerbils and mice, and it's 100% natural. Now a lot of people say it's bad to use the soft bedding because it gets tangled on their limbs and they can ingest it. This, with it being natural fibres, I've never had any problem with it, and there are a couple of my hamsters who refuse to sleep in the Carefresh bedding because it obviously isn't as comfortable. But I like this. This is really good, and it's only £1, and I do believe you can get this in Pets at Home as well under a different make. Okay. The next thing is the Salt Lick. Again, it's from Wilko's, and this is just £1. And well, everybody knows what these are. They're very healthy for your little rodents. And the only problem I found with these, the attachment here that plugs into the cage, is fine for the normal Syrian sized cages. It wouldn't be fine for the rat cages, you can see, because they're too wide. And the dwarf hamster cages, it just won't fit in or whatsoever. So usually I just take these out to keep them for spares and just put this piece in there onto the floor. And they seem to like that. Okay. The next item is these. I'll just grab hold of them. The wooden balls. Now, when I first put these into a few cages, they didn't seem to bother with them. Personally, the hamsters prefer to play with these when they're in the play den, whereas the rats, this one, they currently have this one in there. I don't know if you can see it down the bottom. They love this, and they've actually separated these parts, took them off, and made them as bedding in their little house right now. So really good value these are. They're £3, so it's like £1 for each, and I would highly recommend these. Alright, now on to the last haul. This is Amazon haul. So I got these in drips and drabs. The first one I will show you is the campsite. Now I adore this, it's so cute. And this is it. It's a critter camp out. Turns your critter's home into an outdoor adventure. And it's so cute. My hamster just spends all his time in this tent. And he has the food bowl, which he can get up to, and he's only a dwarf, but it's quite tall, but he reaches no problem. This is the water bottle tree. Now, although it's very pretty, there is a few issues. It's mainly with the bottle itself. The tree is fine, but the bottle, it's very flimsy, and to fill it up, you actually have to squeeze the bottle and release. It hasn't got a lid or anything like that. It also doesn't have a ball in the end, so I think it's just the pressure that keeps the water from leaking. I haven't yet checked to see if my hamster has used this bottle. I'll have to let you know. But other than that, you can always take the bottle out and use it for treats or something. I'm not too sure yet. But it's very cute. And that was £6. Alright, next is the Puzzle Playground. And this is by Katie. Now, this is absolutely fabulous. This actually attaches to the Critter Trail tubes. So I assume you can attach this to the tubes and then to other Critter Trail items. We have this in a bin cage that I only made yesterday, and at this end we've got Critter Trail tubes which then go outside of the bin cage and up into another, like a little pod that we use as a bed, and that was really, they just love it. It's really good. I'll show you that soon. That was £8.99. Right, now we have, let me just find it, the Starry Tent. This is Critter's Choice Play and Chew Starry Tent. Now, if you look at this, it looks very fragile, and when I ordered it I assumed it was plastic. However, as you can see, it's merely cardboard. I was highly disappointed because this was actually £3.65. Now, I really wouldn't have paid that because I could have made this myself, to be quite honest. A Syrian would not fit in this, so it's purely for dwarf and mice. But I was lucky. I put this into one of my, well, it was actually Smog's cage, and he turns out not to be a chewer. So as you can see, I've managed to take it out, and it's still in one piece. But for any chewer, I don't recommend it. So that's that. Next we have an item that I really love and will be getting more of. It's the Hamster Castle restaurant. Now, I had to wait a good while for these because they've come all the way from China. But I got a pink one with the green lettering, and I also purchased a blue one with the pink lettering. And those are £6.14. And both cages that I've got these in, they've both used them. They both seem to love them, and I put treats in the top just here. Okay. Now we have Apple Tree Branch Treat Chews. They were, I can't remember exactly how much they were a couple of pounds. Again, they're from China, so we had to wait a while for them. On the picture on Amazon, it shows you as if there are a lot more than there is. However, there is 11 in this pack. I've never tried them before, so I'll let you know if the hamsters like them or not. Yes, so they were, I really can't remember, either £1.50 or £2. Next is the calcium teeth grinding stone chew, and this is for hamsters, rats, day goose, chinchillas and rabbits. Now when I bought this I thought it was a lot bigger, and I really don't know if this would be suitable for rabbits, particularly the bigger rabbits, because it is so small. But I'll let you know that I get on with this, and if it's any good I might order more. Okay, getting to the end now. Next is the Tough Tube, which was £5.24. It's just a regular tube, apart from, as you can see, they stretch out to quite a long way. It's really good. It says that it goes from 18 centimetres to 75, so you can make all sorts of shapes with it. I've used this in my play den, which I actually have one open, so I can show you. Now, this might be a bit noisy, but as you can see, it extends and goes into all different types of shapes. And I don't know whether you can see her on the video, but just in front of us there is Jennifer. That's one of our beautiful rats. Hello, Jennifer. Looks like I've woke her up. So those were £5.24. And the last thing from the Amazon haul is the Trixie hanging bridge. These are fantastic. I have one in here, but it's kind of awkward to get out, so I won't at the minute. There is one in the cage in this room, in Tia's cage, which is to the right of me. They're just great because it's about 30 centimetres long on the ladder. They attach to the ceiling or the roof of the cage. This is really long, and those are long enough to fit on top of a shelf if you have one in the cage. So it's really good, and my little dwarfie loves playing with those two toys there. She can't climb this, but she loves to play with those two toys. Those were £5 too, and I have two. Okay, next, and this is actually my last item, and this is a bargain. I just thought I'd get it out there whilst they're in stock. It's from Poundland, and we use them for the rats because they're such a decent size. But you could use them for rabbits or anything else, I assume. And also we're using them for Mia, the one who's just had babies, because her babies are beginning to eat, and we sort of sink it down into the cage for them. And it's £1, so you can't go wrong really. And you can get them in the red or the white. So I have 2 reds and a white. Right, I hope you have enjoyed my lengthy haul, and I will speak to you again soon. Thanks for watching, and if you liked what you saw, then please subscribe. Bye!